Let's get this shit poppin', mine, yeah.
I'm bringing back that energy check, yeah. If it's bad, I don't fuck with that. Keep my circle small and rolling round with a Mac 10. I got the vibes, gotta keep it on track, yeah. These days I've been on top of the cloud nine. Got shit to do, I ain't wasting my time. And yeah, I fuck with that, yeah, I fuck with that. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go, yeah.
I will always keep you up and never let you down. And if I don't pick up the phone, that means that I ain't around. And I ain't even in a rush, but I can never slow down. And I ain't even hard to find, you can find me in Jamestown. This is the double OG, ain't no stopping us now. And if they put us in a box, and let me tear the shit down. People panic when I'm back in town, because every song that I make is another touchdown. And I don't really like to dance, but I know to G-step. And I don't really play fair, hit you in your feelings. So when I walk past people screaming, can't believe it. And all I wanted was a freedom, and it feels like dreaming. And I just wanna be with you every day. Let me rewind, let me put it on replay. Knowing you're around make me feel so okay. I don't wanna let go, I don't wanna go away.
I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go, yeah.
This is the second verse, already killed you once. I need a second nurse. I might be in the studio, but I'm not a nerd. I'm fucking with my money, that is a red alert. I like making shit that you've never heard, and I can never betray you, and I will give you my word. The people talk a lot of shit, but they say it's absurd. And if a gangster fucks with you, put them on a t-shirt. Rest in motherfucking piss, real G from the south. Ain't nobody like this, even my time switch. Let me switch again to make you mold again. I know what you think, I am not human. Put some rocks around your neck, make sure that they're Cuban. Do you wanna see what's next? Make sure that you tune in. I keep thinking about you when I'm making music. And if you're messing with my money, then I'm definitely shooting. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go, yeah.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? How are we? I'm in the new dorm, so if I'm a little quiet, it's because I don't want to disturb my roommates, and I haven't really met them yet. Or I mean, I have met them, but like we don't have like a bond thing. So if I am a little quiet, please tell me, and I will turn myself up on my end. But I am not going to be talking too loud yet, because I don't want to immediately piss off my roommates. That would be bad. So we're gonna quiet that down, maybe up that. I don't know. Let's check this. Hey, Elle. Immediately. Okay. It sounds like my voice is fine. We're gonna draw badgers murdering me today, like a sane person. Yeah. Also, if you hear sirens outside, I am not in trouble. I am just on the first floor of my building next to a busy street. So, sirens happen a lot here. It's not train anymore. Well, we still get train. There is still a train that comes by, but there is also now sirens. Don't you love dorms? It's just fun times. I haven't streamed in 3 weeks. Okay, it worked. Fuck yes. Let's go. I mean, God, it's the movie. Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is. So yeah, title is correct. I fucked my jaw, and I was like so confused when I did it too, because it was just me laying in my bed, and then I was like, I yawned because I was fucking tired, and I may have just randomly popped my jaw, lay there in fucking pain and couldn't see for a good 2 minutes, and then was like, instinct was like, well, I gotta set it back. So, because it felt like one side of my jaw had popped inside more, like an inch in or something, like half an inch in. So then I yawned again to hopefully pop it back. It did, but then I laid there in pain for another 30 minutes until I like decided to go downstairs and get an ice pack. But you know, yeah. So I fucked my jaw up, and yeah. And then I was like, wow, I shouldn't stream because it hurt to speak and I didn't want to fuck it up more. So I didn't stream. That's why I didn't stream last weekend, because I fucked my jaw. We're better now, so that's good. This is the prom dress meme, because we got to 550 subs. And you can see by the new timer down here, wherever. Next one's horror game. Now, if we can reach that before Halloween, the Halloween weekend, I will play horror game. I am thinking about a couple right now. One of them might be Little Nightmares, because I think I could handle that one. Yeah, we're doing the prom dress one. Yeah. Because, yeah, let's see if I can find the song on my playlist. Yeah, we're doing this song. Oh, I can just fucking play it in my fucking renderer. Ah, I'm smart. Angsty shit. Hopefully this plays correctly. Oh, it does. Oh, we win these. This will not be as hard to read when I'm done, but you know, it's, yep.
I can't help the fact I like to be alone. It might sound kind of sad, but that's
Turn that
just
down a
what
bit.
I seem to
It hurts my
know.
ears.
I tend to handle things usually
By myself,
and I can't ever seem to try and
ask for help.
I'm
Sitting here, crying in my prom dress.
I'd be the prom queen if crying was a
Contest. I need to pick a scene for this.
feelings are all around. How
So this is all gonna be stream moments. Yeah, it's basically my journey as a streamer over the past 2 years. It's gonna be fun. All I wanna do is run. So yeah, that's that. And that's the storyboard so far. I'm fighting an Ender Dragon here. But yeah, so I have to get a couple more. I gotta pick whatever I'm gonna do for this one. But if you have your favorite stream moment, please tell me, because I'll just draw it because I have no opinion. But yeah, this is originally from, let me see if I can show you. This is originally from a different thing. Elle, I just saw your messages. I just saw your message. I'm terrible. Help me. Send help. I'm terrible at everything. Yeah. Let's scroll down because I want my music. Here we go. This. Okay. So yeah, that's fun. So I've moved back into college, hence the new roommates. New roommates seem cleaner than last time, so that's a win. That's a win on top. I have 2 storyboard classes this time around. So we cry sometimes. It's the first day of my my drawing for storyboard. So one of the storyboard classes seems to be focusing more on framing, lining up your frame, and like how to frame stuff and just the basics of it. Like, oh, which shot is this called? What shot is this called? How would you set this up if you're filming it? How would you set this up this? How would you do that? So that's cool. I like that class. That one's 11 a.m. So, you know, a little early, but you know, it probably fine. It's like normal people's not early, so who knows? The other one is like all we've done in that class so far. Is I drew up 3 boards of shots that he wanted, and then he had us print out a 30-page script, and now we're marking it up for homework. And then he's like, okay, you're going to pick a scene from it and you're going to storyboard that. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, for film. And I'm like, okay. So he's like, don't think of, if you're storyboarding for animation, that's different. And I'm like, wait, what? So that's fun. I need to figure out the difference of that. We have 8 a.m. I hard dodged the 8 a.m. class. I was going to have an 8 a.m., but then I hard dodged it. So, yep. Now we're gonna draw me being murdered, you know how it is. But yeah, that was an interesting experience. Yeah. Oh, let me just do this. Delete that. Pull that down. Pull this over. Okay. Yeah. These lines are very, like, not opaque, but I messed it up when I was doing the line stuff, so whatever, fuck it, I don't care. I only have, so I have, 11 AMs each of the days, but I got a break in between them, so that's fun. To keep in mind, during the summer, I was waking up at, like, noon, so it was a little issue getting used to the new time schedule. Witnessing a murder in HD is feeling very honorable, you know how it is. This is actually based off a small comic I made in English class one time. English class last year, I made a small comic. And it's basically this, right? And I made it during class when everyone was being really depressing. And I just kind of wanted to die inside. So I made this comic. And hold on, let me see if I can snag it out of the Discord. Boop, boop. I know it's in Badger Cult. Here we go. Snag this comic. Let me snag you. Snagging. I would like to snag you. So this whole thing is based off this. Because I'm a maniac and I probably need help, but no one's here, so whatever. So this whole idea kind of based off this little comic I made in English class because I was so done with it. So that's that. Please, during summer, I used to wake up at 2 p.m. Ever since September, I started waking up at 6 a.m. automatically, no matter what. Same. That fucking happened to me. It became September and my brain was like, okay, time to wake up at 8. And I'm like, my class isn't, I don't have to get on the bus till like fucking 10. What are you talking about? It's like, nope, time to wake up. So, yeah. So I've been struggling. No, it's probably fine. It's probably fine, right? That's probably fine. But yeah, the first thing we got into the, I'm gonna call it the script writing class because one of them is called Storyboard Essentials and the other one's called Drawing for Storyboards, and I think it's gonna get very confusing very fast on which class I have. So I'm just gonna be script marking class and storyboard class is how I'm gonna decide their. Why do most of the songs I hear you listening to gives off the vibes of animation meme ones? Welcome to my world. The only songs I listen to are songs that I get ideas for. So we're fucked. The answer is you're fucked. We're all fucked. Yeah, so the script writing one, we walked in and they're like, okay, who has a feathery line style? And I was like, oh no, they know, they're on to me. He's like, okay, we're going to train that out of you. And I was like, no, not my style, god damn it. So yeah, but what he really wants is just not like us drawing straight lines like this, right? I figured out the next day he didn't want us just to draw straight lines with like tiny little lines and be like, oh, it's feathery. What he really just wanted to make sure we knew how to do would be like draw a straight line in one stroke. If my pen sensitivity was good. Alright. So he was like, okay, how we're gonna test if you have good line thing is we're gonna draw 2 dots. Hold on. And you're going to make a straight line without picking up your thing. And my pen sensitivity is off, but I can't do it here. But yeah, it's I think I go better this way, yeah. But basically that. Basically connect them with one line without like picking it up and do it. I did it in my sketchbook and I took like 2 lines and I was like, okay, got it. Yeah, so he just wanted us to make sure we could do that. So I can still do sketchy style. I just have to not do it in front of him. And apparently he's got like, he's done shit. Because I was talking to my other storyboard professor, and he was like, which teacher you got for your other storyboard class? I was like, this guy. And he was like, oh, you've got the master. And I'm over here like, dude, I don't know anyone. This is the problem. It's a problem with me, right? That, so I never really like looked up to anyone. Like everyone else has like inspirations for your style. And I don't know if you've noticed, but my style is just like there in the corner. No one really knows how it happened. Someone once said it was like a forgotten style that they would find in a sunken ship. Someone once said it looked kind of like Clone Wars, but not. So, and someone said it was graphic arts, and I don't know which one it is, but you know, whatever. But the problem with that, right, is when they ask you for your inspiration so they know how to like advertise your art, you have nothing. So I'm fucked. so they're like, so just draw like whoever, so just look up your favorite film guy. And I'm like, dude, I don't know shit about anyone. I can be like, hey, I like Spider-Verse. I like this shot. That was pretty cool. I don't know who did it. I don't know why they did it, but I like it and I can study it, so I can do that. And they're like, no, you must study their art style. And I was like, fuck, man, I need help, man. So that's been an, me trying to figure out which guys I like and which ones I not. And then remembering their names. God damn it. Remembering these guys' names are fucking insane. I can't do it. I can't remember their names for the life of me. I can barely remember my own fucking phone number. You try to get me to remember someone else's name? Like, no. Like, dude, I've already given up learning my student ID. Like, that's not gonna happen. It's like, nah, man, I can't do that shit. And then they're like, yeah, just know their name. And I'm like, okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably keep their a list of their names in my wallet and just hope for the best. And hope I never get pop quizzed on it. So yeah, that's the plan. I got a couple like, and then what happens is also if I give a name out, they're like, let me show you all of their work. And I'm like, I really just like this one one piece from them. I don't really like anything else. It's like my song choice. Wait, you tried to memorize it? I did for a bit, and then I said fuck this shit. Oh, dude, like I couldn't remember my own phone number when I first got a phone. Dude, my first phone was a flip phone, and like my dad keeps forgetting that I had a flip phone, and he's like, do you remember when flip phones came out? And I'm like, yes, I do. I remember my flip phone. We got it for $70. And then when after 2 years of the iPhone came out, and then I saw my flip phone on the side on the shelf of a grocery store for $30, and I got really sad. Yeah, that's me. And he's like, oh, you had a flip phone? I'm like, yeah, you bought me a flip phone. Dude, I think I still have it. I have the, please, I own my own phone, and I have my own phone number saved twice on my phone. Yeah, at this point, I have on my contacts, I have just me. It's the only number that's starred. And it says me, and it has a picture of like me just writing the word, like just writing this on a piece of paper, me on the piece of paper, and then that has all my info in it, so I never have to memorize it. But yeah, I was like, Father, please, you bought me my flip phone, please. I love that thing. I took a really cool picture of a snow rabbit with it. Please, remember my flip phone. She was beautiful. And then I saw her at, like Harris Teeter, or like, Kroger or something, probably. I don't know. What's a southern Tennessee store? Grocery store. Kroger? I think it's Kroger. I don't know. God damn it. Lol, I had a goddamn break in my second year. Oh my god, yes. I was just so sad, and when I saw it for $30 at a grocery store, I was just like, oh, couldn't be me with that phone. No, dude, it was so cool. It was so cool to my small brain. Yeah, so that was fun. So I turned 21. That's another thing that happened. I haven't streamed for 3 weeks, so there's gonna be a lot of catching up stuff. So I turned 21 at some point during the past like 3 weeks. So I got drink. The first time I got drink. For legal reasons. No, no, I'm not a. And honestly, like, let's be honest. I've tried a couple drinks. The police are on. No. But I got a couple drinks, and I didn't get drunk because fuck that shit. But I do want to, though, just for for research purposes. You know, it's a culture thing at this point. Anyways, but I'm a rum girl. Rum is fun. Like rum. Rum's better than wine. Fuck wine. Wine can go off. I don't know. Fuck wine. Fuck beer. Rum is where it's at. I'm gonna be honest. And when I told people that, they were like, "Are you sure about this?" I'm like, "Yes." Any questions? So if I gave up drunk wine mom vibes, I'm sorry, but nah. Oh yeah, America has age of drinking 21. Yeah. Oh yeah, rum's pretty good. Yeah. So I'm not a wine mom. Don't worry about it. I know you all wanted me to be a wine mom. Sorry to disappoint, fam. Me not like wine. Wine can go suck it. Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty cool. And then also my father bought like shit. I don't know what it was called. It's like, so he has a thing, right? Where he buys anything that he's like, wow, this is interesting marketing. It doesn't matter what this thing is. Anything he's like, wow, I really like the picture on the box, he'll buy it. And he was like, wow, you're 21, you can drink that. Let me buy the most interesting looking alcohol bottle, right? This man buys Warheads, like alcohol, whatever, right? The shit tastes like shit. I don't know how else to say it. It's bad. It, like, I tried a bit of it, literally just like one sip and my stomach wanted to throw up. It was terrible. But he's like, look at the marketing, look how the colors. I'm like, shut the fuck up. It's bad. It's almost as bad as the time you bought hot Cheetos mac and cheese. That was shit too, man. You can't keep doing this. He's like, but the market, I have to buy it. It's got good marketing. Everyone else is like, nah, fam, the bad. So, yeah, that was a thing. And then we watched Top Gun, and that was an interesting thing, dude. I've never watched Top Gun before, but I watched Top Gun, and it's kind of like Fast and Furious, where it was totally overrated and not good. And the whole time I couldn't get over the fact. I did the thing where I just, like, my dad was like, oh, this is the best thing. This is the best. Honestly, the shot choreography and then, like, the shot placement, really good. Colors, really good. Like, if you go watch that for, like, as, like, to study it, good. Like, if you want to study, like, really good, like, color contrast and shot placement, Top Gun's good. Where Top Gun fails is it's very outdated. Man fucks his teacher. I don't know what to tell you. Man fucks his teacher. And I called it like 5 minutes into the game. I was like, wow, who is she? Man literally enters the bar, right? And, like, I called this out immediately to him, and he was like, oh my god, I've never thought about it that way. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. I don't care how hot your teacher looks, don't fuck your teacher. That's the lesson. Because that's just weird. I don't care. God, I'm gonna get quoted. It's just fucking weird. I don't care how hot your teacher looks or how close in age you are. If you try to fuck your teacher, that's just fucking weird. You're a weirdo. But Top Gun doesn't realize that, so, you know, whatever. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't know. Yeah, not very PogChamp. No. Not very PogChamp in my book. The other thing is, the girl's obviously not interested in him after he does his failed flirting, which is his teacher, but he doesn't know it's his teacher yet. So what does he do? Instead of counting his L's of your singing was shit, man, stop trying, or maybe sitting at the bar and drowning your sorrows away. No. What does he do? He follows her into the girls' bathroom. Like, what the fuck? It was so funny because I called it out in front of my dad, and he's like, oh my god, you're right. And I'm like, yes. He's like, that's terrible. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I think I'm ruining this movie for you. Because he's like, he was so jazzed about it, and like he still like paused like every 5 seconds. I see all the there are. Yeah. And then he ends up like, you know, falling in love with his teacher. That's a little weird. He followed her to the girls' bathroom, and she was like into it too. So that's like another red flag. Like, I wouldn't hang out with this girl ever. She was just fucking weird too. But whatever, you know. It's a movie from I don't know when. I'm not looking it up. But it's one of those movies where you're just like, oh, they need a hot chick so he can go through his trauma and then at the end get together with the hot chick. Big brain movie ideas. I see the plot. You know, it's one of those movies. So, yeah. So, yeah. And then his friend, spoilers, but I figure, you know, I'm already spoiling the movie for you. It's a very classic, like, written film. Like, you can totally see the plot coming from, like, a mile away. Like, his best friend, who's actually a good guy, is, like, gets murdered. Or not murdered. He dies. Spoilers. Whoopsies. I mean, the movie's been out for like 20 fucking years, and they just did a remake, which apparently is the exact same format, but it's just fan service, apparently. I think it's just the beach episode of the anime, but like, for guys, I don't know. Go to a therapist, nah. Get over with a random hot girl, that's your teacher. Yep. So yeah, his friend dies, and it's kind of his fault because it wasn't actually his fault. Like, that's the thing, like, everyone's like, it's your fault that your friend died. First of all, they were flying a fucking high-powered jet in an army training simulation. Like, not your fault that gravity happened. Second of all, from my understanding, it was the other guy. No one was communicating. Everyone was like, Maverick is the main character, so Maverick was like, I'm stuck, you have to move forward. No one was doing anything, and like, you know, if no one's doing anything, like, the lead guy wasn't gonna do anything. It was like, please do something, and the guy was like, nah, I'm not doing anything. So what Maverick did do? He said, fuck it, I'll do something. So he did something, and it messed up. What I think it probably was the lead guy's fault, but whatever, it's not. Anyways, friend dies in air issue incident, and right before they obviously do the scene, we got a follower. My scuff alerts are good. Yes. Oh, hi Lit. I don't know how to say your name. I've just called you Lit for the past like couple months, and I hope that's okay. I can call you Lit. Lit sounds a little better than lit, but yeah. Thank you for the follow or the sub or whatever the fuck. I think it's Twitch. Yeah, it's a Twitch follow. So thank you for the follow. Yeah. So it's just like Maverick's over here crying because his friend died, and like, understandable. His friend was like a better guy than he was. So. 07. Lol, that's fine. Whatever people want to call me. I just don't think I can pronounce your whole name. So. I've also been seeing you in my head as a daisy, which I don't know where the fuck I got that from, but like, I've been like picturing you as like a daisy flower. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, that's how that is. A rare sighting of my name with the original spelling. Yes. So Maverick's friend dies in plane crash, and what does Maverick do? He goes to like his friend's wife and like kid, because they just had like a really cute scene where like the kid and the whole family was happy, so you know someone's gonna die in the next scene, which they did. Anyways, so he died. Wife is sad. Wife is like, Maverick, if you need help, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm like, fuck yeah, get this kid's therapy. He needs help. He's like 18. His friend died. He needs fucking therapy. You know, as you do. He's blaming himself. You know, probably an issue. And then, he cries, and like, it's like, he cries in front of the wife, and I'm like, wow, we're getting somewhere. Oh my god, men crying in an old movie? Oh, we're getting somewhere. And then immediately is like, I'm gonna quit. I can't go to school anymore because my friend died. And and I'm fucking sad. And the other teacher that is not a girl. Oh no, someone pretended that his airplane was the shooting star. Fuck you. And so the other professor, who's like an older guy, who's like, I flew with your father. Your father was a war hero, but we don't talk about him because he was reckless and got himself killed, and we don't like people who got themselves killed in war because we're all strong men. Smile. And so, but your father saved me, so I love him. And I'm like, okay, sir, calm down. And he's like, no. I'm gonna come over to Maverick, who just lost his friend like 2 days ago, and still blames himself, and I'm going to tell him that he needs to suck it up. And I'm like, no, the Theorem, he was gonna get it. He was so close. He cried. It was great. And like, nah, I'm gonna fucking squash that. No emotions. Fuck emotions. Yeah, but did he say no homo? No, he didn't. He was an older man though, so I think Maverick at this point, we've already established that he's a little bit of a freak because he is dating his teacher, or trying to get laid by his teacher. So he is a little bit of a freak. So I don't think like age would affect him so much because he was a pervert and he did try to lay his teacher. So maybe age doesn't affect him that much because he's like, I think the movie's supposed to be like 20 or 18 or somewhere around there, and like the big professor guy's like wrinkles. So a little iffy, but I don't think that's a problem at this point. Anyways, so he's like, okay, whatever. I still need time to grieve because my best friend died, so fuck you. And I'm like, oh, fucking finally get this man therapy. He goes to the graduation ceremony, and they're like, wow, you've grown up. You still got your graduation certificate at this party, even after your friend died. And I'm like, okay, whatever, fuck it out. I'm kind of clocked out of this movie at this point. Apparently he got like chosen to be like Top Gun. He's like the best of the best because his friend died, right? And I don't know why. I think his friend probably would have still gotten. They both would get a Top Gun without it, but whatever. Not my issue. Dead friend, whatever. Anyways, end of movie, guy pulls off really cool move and shoots down Russians because the whole movie's in the Red Scare time and they're in Cold War. And Russians are enemies in this. Yep. So, yeah. Oh, at the start of the movie too, this is like threw me so much off guard. Like the whole like teacher thing and everything, I kind of saw coming because it was like, it felt like Grease. Like if you've seen Grease, right? It felt like I was watching Grease, but with planes. So I kind of saw the whole like romance thing coming, and I was like, yeah, whatever, fuck it, I don't care. I gotta put myself back in like the time where like we don't know what girls are thinking, girls have cooties sort of thing. So I was kind of okay with that. But the whole thing that like pissed me off the most was the characterization. This is why I'm a fucking stupid person. The characterization of Maverick within the first 10 minutes of the movie is completely different from what we see for the rest of the movie, right? So the first section of the movie is him like being compassionate and like helping out, like a guy that's getting like a panic attack. Like there's like the Russian like aircraft like comes and attacks him. Hi Pippin, how you doing? And he's like, the Russian people like come and like try to attack the US guys, and like basically they scare him off, but like the other guy, there's like 2 planes in the air, right? So this is a plane, I promise. This is a jet, right? Jet 1, right? This is Jet 1. This is Jet 2. Jet 2 has Maverick and Friend in here, right? And this one has the other guy. Right? Right? And this other guy, he's having a fucking panic attack because he almost fucking died. Hi Static, how you doing? Hello, we're getting the raw Top Gun analysis. Yeah, I'm just ranting about the movie. So the other guy's having a fucking panic attack. Because, you know, almost fucking died. The Russians almost killed him, you know. Understandable panic attack. But his plane is, like, running low on fuel. And he has to land because it's not just the other guy here. There's 2 guys in each plane, right? So he needs to land, but he's the flying and he's having a panic attack and he cannot see straight, right? So what happens is, like, Maverick and his guy and his friend are, like, trying to land, and then they're like, this other guy's not responding. He's gonna fucking run out of fuel in midair and go whoop and then blow up in the water, you know? Because, you know, water in real life is not like water in Minecraft. So this guy's having a panic attack. The other guy can't snap him out of it. And Maverick's about to land and he says, fuck this shit. And he goes back and then he, like, talks him down from a panic attack. And then they both land. And, like, then the guy quits because he's like, fuck this shit. I don't want to die, which is understandable. And then Maverick's like, and then it's like, well, you're the only one left. You can go to the school to try to be Top Gun, you know, like High School Musical or something crazy, or Camp Rock or whatever, fuck. And then, anyone get that reference? And then, yeah, and then he immediately goes from being this compassionate person that literally saved this other guy from a panic attack and saved, like, this guy, other guy at the plane and, like, helped him get back to safety to trying to fuck his teacher. So I don't know what the fuck happened, but, and, like, going into the woman's bathroom because the girl wasn't interested in him. Like, it's like something fucking happened between those two things. I don't know what, but it fucking ruined the movie for me. I had sort of the same issue with, God, what was my issue with Fast and Furious? Oh, it was boring. Have you ever seen, like, the first Fast and Furious movie? I watched it because people were recommending me watch it, and I was like, fuck it, I'll watch it. I'm never into car movies anyways, but let's watch it anyway. See if it's the hype's really good for it. Watched it. You know, there was a couple things that I was like, wow, that's an interesting take, because it was like, okay, so I don't see this much, and whenever I see it, I always try to make notes of it, right? With Fast and Furious, the whole movie is really fucking boring. I'm gonna be honest. The whole movie is really boring, and there's no really getting around that the movie is really boring. But the one thing that is interesting about Fast and Furious that, like, maybe is worth a watch if you're interested in this kind of stuff is they represent I thought they represented people with, like, learning disabilities very well, which is a very rare sight. Trust me when I say that is a super rare sight. I will watch Fast and Furious. Oh yeah, I did watch that too. That was a good one. That one was not boring. So, that's fun. Oh, fuck. But, they had a character who literally was like, I dropped out of school because I have this thing called ADHD and no one understood me. And I'm like, oh no, here's it come. But I'm really good at cars. And no one and I was like, holy shit. And I was like, oh my god, they're actually, and, like, the character wasn't annoying or anything. Like, you know, the normal, like, ADHD stereotype. It was, like, actually felt like a person that I knew. Like, it felt like a person I would run in at school with, you know, and, like, just get them talking about whatever they're interested in. I was like, holy fuck, I like this guy. That was my favorite character in the whole, like, that. I don't know his name because the whole movie was really boring, but I did like the computer guy that was really into cars that had HD because he was fucking interesting. But yeah, I really like how they did that. That was a good thing. The rest of the movie was fucking boring, so if you're only gonna watch it for that, just go find that one scene and fuck the rest of the movie off. I don't really care about it. Me rating old films. Come hang out with Pax. As I rate films I watched. And then I rewatched Spider-Verse yesterday because I know Static's been hearing me say this. I haven't streamed in 3 weeks, so I can't. No one else knows I say this, but I've been thinking about things to improve myself, like a good artist. I think maybe, I don't know. Is that a good artist thing? I don't know. Mainly, I was trying to think of like things to challenge myself to do, which is probably not the best thing to do while I am currently starting a semester. But, you know, whatever, my brain's going, and, you know, not my place to stop it from moving. Anyways, so my thought process was maybe, like, next summer, I might see if I can get, like, a couple of my friends, a couple of my animator friends to do a challenge. And Static, I'll run this by you, but you don't have to do it if you're just like, fuck that shit. I got my own shit. Like, I don't care. But I would think about, like, I have a couple animator friends, so you're not my only one. But I was thinking about getting a couple animator friends, and we could do a challenge where you pick a 3D animation scene from like a movie that you like or something, just as like a study. Like, it won't be anything like crazy, but you take a 3D animation scene, just like one scene, and then you put 2D animation, you animate it 2D over top of the film any way you want, 2 times or like 3 times, three different ways. So like maybe one time you're just animating it in 2D but using like the exact shots. Maybe the other time you're just adding effects over top with 2D lines, like 2D like line art over the 3D. And maybe another time you're adding like a 2D background. Or maybe you're adding different like maybe the characters are still interacting with the scene, right? Like if these are the characters, but you're adding like little like ghost creatures throughout the scene or something. Like you animate 3 times over top of like maybe a 10-second clip, you know, and just see what we could make out of it. Because I thought that might be interesting, and also like portfolio piece, and just like see how brain work. Yeah, I thought that'd be fun. I don't know. I'm just interested in shit. I'm trying to think of like. Okay, so mainly this came along because I've started noticing that I think the animation and media, I think if we can master mixing media, so you know how like for the longest time like traditional art, right? Traditional art is just one media, right? It's just paint or like sculpture. Like it's just the one type of 2D art, right? For the longest time. And now it's like, oh, let's put paint, like let's put sculpture and painting, or or like, right? So like a sculpture is always cooler if you paint it. It's mixed media, right? So the idea is let's mix media animation. And I know like we kind of already do that with like effects and everything. But let's go further. Like you see like into the Spider-Verse or Wolfwalkers or what's another one? Bad Guys or whatever the feel-good family one was, where they're in a car and the girl was addicted to social media and the Terminator was coming for them or something like that, and it kind of gave me like zombie apocalypse vibes. That movie. And they were a family. But like mixing that kind of stuff together. Because I think that'd be a really fun thing to do. And it'd be interesting and fun. And honestly, I think animation should go that way because it's kind of boring right now. And it could be more interesting. Is what I'm getting at. What did I delete? Okay. But yeah. Mitchell in the versus Machines. Yeah, that thing. Let me grab. Oh no. But yeah, I was like thinking that, and then like Arcane even, right? Is like the 2D elements over top of like the 3D. And just going for that sort of stuff. And I was like, yes. I think that's where animation should go. Like Sony Pictures stuff. Cause I don't know about you, but I am sick of Pixar and Disney. I've always been sick of them. What am I talking about? I'm always sick of them. Hello, I never grew up on Disney, so I never really am like addicted to them at all. So I grew up on Power Rangers and Star Wars, and not Disney. So I know Star Wars is now bought by Disney, but when I was watching it, it was not. So, which probably explains some things. But no worries, no foul. No, no one needs to know. I also grew up on My Little Ponies, but it was mainly like I would watch My Little Ponies, and then I would be like, time to buy the ponies and make angst. So I was always an angst artist. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure Disney is making a new movie with the kind of mixed media effects that you're talking about. Have to go buy Violet. Hope you have a fun time wherever you're going or to bed. Yeah. I don't know how to talk. I haven't streamed. Yeah, Disney is like now after so much. Oh, did you see? So maybe I'm an idiot. I'm probably an idiot, right? Let's just assume I'm an idiot. But the new Spider-Verse movie, I didn't realize it was gonna be a two-parter. I thought it was just like one movie, but apparently the new Spider-Verse is a two-parter, which makes me nervous and also very excited all at once, because two-parter movies, from my experience watching them, can be concerning. Because you gotta get it right, or you're fucked. And there's no in between. So, yep. So that's an interesting one. I hope they do get it right, because I think it will be good. But sometimes, like, just because the first Spider-Verse was like so good, I really hope that like the studio wasn't like, they got their fingers in it and was like, let's fucking make it worse, you know? Like, I hope they kind of just left the artists to do what they do, because the first one was so good, and I'm really excited for Spider-Verse, the second one, but I'm also really scared for it, which it should be coming out soon. But you know, it's interesting just thinking about it. Also, I hope they do the Spider-Verse stuff well, because, again... Oh, dude, I wasn't streaming last time. Okay, so when Spider-Verse, the Spider-Man Through the Spider-Verse was first coming out, I was really like skeptical because first of all, no one's done Spider-Man really good except for a while. And I had already been introduced to Spider-Verse like content beforehand with Spider-Man Ultimate, which you can find on Disney Plus. I figured out the other day when I was trying to find Spider-Verse. And I really like that series because I really like Spider-Man in it because he's a leader character and he still has flaws, and he was a solo wolf until they were like, you need to train these heroes. So he became a teacher and a mentor, but is also a teacher that can make mistakes. And I was very fascinated by that character because I like mentor characters. And I like that characterization of Spider-Man being that like leader that like didn't really want to be leader but kind of was forced into it. But still cared enough about like people like around him to try and like give his best advice to them. I really like that, so I was really like that characterization. But that did mean that I kind of hate the Marvel movies because they don't show that ever, and especially with the new Peter Parker in the MCU, they just are like, nah, he does not have independent thought, even though he was apparently a superhero on his own for like a year. He can't survive without S.H.I.E.L.D. now, so fuck him, you know. God, I hope they don't fuck Daredevil. Anyways, separate issue. If you haven't seen the original Daredevil, go watch Daredevil escaping from the prison from season 4. I don't want to say 4. I think it was like episode 4 or something. I don't know. Fucking best scene ever. I love that fucking scene. It's a continuous like 1 minute shot. So, we'll go up. I don't want to give myself brown pants. Just all black. We'll just do all black. Yeah, so I'm just like concerned about it. But when first Spider-Man came out, I was like, God, I hope they do Spider-Man right. I hope they do it because it's gonna be really cool. Because I originally saw the concept art for it back in like 2016 for Spider-Verse, and I was like, bitch, I want to see that movie. Holy shit, it looks so cool. The concept art looks so cool. And I was like, God, knowing like studios, they're gonna take the concept art and then completely put it through a meat grinder, throw it into a fire, find the ashes, and then put it into a blender, and then add like water to it, and then fucking eat it, shit it out, and then present it to me. Like, I was like ready for like the concept art to be like gone from existence. But like they did it. They kept it like really clean to like the concept art. I was like, holy shit. When the trailer came out, I was like, oh my god, it's like the concept art. Oh my fucking god. Because I was like, dude, if the concept art, if the concept art is, if you're not gonna follow the concept art, like anywhere close to it, of course it changed, like from the concept art they showed to the final thing, it definitely changed. In the concept art, it was a lot more like dark and broody. But like it still like looked enough like the concept art that I like when I was watching the trailer for it for the first time, I was like, oh my god, it's here. Perfect description of what studios do to concept art. So I was like ready for it, and then they were just, and then like when they actually like released it, I was like, holy shit, I can recognize the concept art. Holy fuck. So I was very hyped for the movie when it came out, and then it was fucking amazing. Goddamn, gonna literally go down in history, like really good movie, like all that shit, right? And then do you remember when everyone was drawing their spider sodas? I wasn't confident drawing myself back then, so I didn't draw myself as a spider soda, but like everyone drew themselves as a spider soda. Because, like, everyone can be Spider-Man or something like that, or something along those lines. I don't know. Oh, fucking hell. But it was fucking insane. Everyone was addicted. Everyone was like, fuck that. Fuck life. I'm Spider-Man now. And I was like, holy shit. Understandable. But yeah. And then, now with the new one coming out, it looks like they're gonna put Miles Morales into different, like, styles, which I was goddamn thankful. I really want, because, like, at first they're like, first Spider-Man movie, one style, right? One style. Let's get everyone used to this new style of movie, right? Which is actually smart. Let's get everybody used to this one style movie. It's a new style. Let's get them in and get them used to this character. And now, in this new one, they're going to be like, okay, Miles, we're going to throw you into a bunch of different styles. And goddamn, I hope that they make each of the styles, like, so impactful. I hope they have, like, a different team for each of the styles. Because, like, you go to one world, I want it to be completely different. And just be like, holy fuck. So, I'm hopeful that, because it's split into 2 parts, so hopefully they have time to go to, like, probably not 1,000, probably, like, 10 different worlds. And just, like, go into different styles. Like, Static, imagine it's like, they go from my style to your style. It'd be just like a giant animation map. What if it's just a giant animation map? And then it's just a whole story. Like, holy shit. And, like, I would, like, what I would want is, like, it's like, of course, there's gonna be, like, the classic ones. Like, I would love to see them go to the noir world. I love that world. I've seen that, like, world a couple times in, like, other Spider-Man stuff. I'd love to see them go there. But, like, but I just want to, like, see them go to different worlds and get different styles. But, like, I hope they have, like maybe, like, 5 or, like, half of them are, like, styles or, like, worlds that are, like, well known in the Spider-Man community, and then, like, half of them, or maybe, like, 1 or 2 or 3, or not even half, like 30% of them are, like lead artists styles, you know? Like, I think that'd be fucking cool just to bring some of that art in there. Just be like, yeah, fuck it, you know? Because, oh my god, that'd be so fucking cool. It's understandable if they don't do that, because fuck that shit, that's probably a lot, but I can dream, fam. But yeah, I've been, like, just trying to figure out other shit and everything. Yeah. That's the motto. Oh, so if you haven't seen my new video, I posted a new video. I didn't make a follower bet for this one, or a view bet for this one, which thank God, because I would have been hell wrong. So when I posted it, I thought it was gonna get only 200 views in 24 hours. It got 400 views in 24 hours. I don't know what fucking happened. I did post it to several Discords, but, like, whenever I post it to Discords, usually no one cares. So, you know, I know it's in a smaller community, but, like, at the same time, like, they don't get animations in their community. So I was on the impression that maybe they don't really care about it. They fucking cared. I got so many. Oh my god. And I didn't get a cursed streamer reaction, so that's a plus. I did get a streamer reaction, which if you go to the video and click on the little tab, you can go see it. But because I made a little note video on it because I'm gonna watch it on a sad day probably. Because I literally just save all my nice comments so then I can go watch them on sad days. So you know that's how that works. But yeah, I was like, holy shit, people like this shit. Oh, and then ideas started flowing, and then I had to go to class. So yeah, like literally was like advertising it on different like social medias while on the bus to class, to my storyboard class. I was like, and then get out of class 3 hours later, and everyone was like, "Fuck yeah, I love this shit." And I was like, "What the fuck happened?" So yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, that honestly, really good, really nice people. I want to do some techno art, and I do have plans to do more of the Myth AU. I'm definitely finishing the Myth AU because I got a couple songs that I really want to hit. And the next one's Will, but I just need to figure out how I'm going to draw him, because I kind of got his myth down. I just got to do a lot of research for it, and I don't have time to research right now, so it's kind of on hold until I can research a couple stuff for him. So yeah, and this is just easier to get to, like easier just to put out and stuff, because I actually have like inspiration for it. So yeah, that's what's happening there. Also, I enjoy it, so fuck it, you know. And I've been doing Minecraft shit for 2 years, so fuck. I need a break, man, or I'm gonna burn myself out. And that's the story behind that. I'm not deleting it. Like, I've seen a lot of people do, like, I want to delete my shit because I don't want to. I mean, everyone does it. It's not just like, I'm not calling out anyone. I'm fucking Static did it. A little disappointed at it, but I understand why you did it. I say I'm not calling anyone out. Immediately calls out Static. Static's probably like, bruh, the fuck? Why would you do this? But yeah, yeah, it's just like I don't do that. Like, it's just gonna stay there, and if you want to follow me for it, that's fine. If you don't want to follow me for it, that's fine. But that's the tea, fam. Also, if I was gonna like delete anything, I would delete the storyboard, the animatic I keep forgetting about. Fucking shit. Wait, what did you say? I was deleting. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I just noticed my chat text box is fucked, so we're just gonna move this up here. And why whenever I stream, I feel the mucus in my mouth going into my nose, and then I feel like I'm talking shit. But the car outside is loud. Yeah. Okay. I opened my soda. I don't know why I said that. I purposely muted so you wouldn't hear me do it. That sounded like this thing scream. Yeah, that's outside my room. Because I'm so. Why did that not change anything? Fucking chat box work. It's bothering me. I need to fix it. Hold on. Hold on. It's lagging, but I don't fucking care. Actually, I do. Oh. I don't know. I don't know if that chat thing fixed. It was bothering me. I don't know if it fixed. I'm probably never gonna see it again. It's probably fine. But, yeah. Yeah, but it's outside. I get a lot of sirens, a lot of ambulances. Probably streaming on a fucking Saturday night, at midnight. Probably don't help, but, you know, whatever. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Probably no issue. I see no issue with it, you know. You know how it is. Christ. Honestly, the noise doesn't bother me when I sleep, but, like, I feel like it bothers everyone else. But then, like, and then we also have the train at fucking, the train comes by at, the train comes by at, like, 9. And it goes, brr, 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 brr. That's my training. And it just goes by, and I'm like, no, Mr. Train, fuck off. I'm trying to bed. I'm trying to bed right now. I just want to sleep, please, Mr. Train. And Train's like, nah, fam. Fuck sleep. Fuck sleep. I gotta move. So yeah. Train, I hate Train. Train sucks. But, you know, it's probably fine, right? It's probably fine. No, it's probably not. Why did I make it such a... The badger looks so realistic, and then it's on top of a chibi man, and it's concerning, but I don't want to go back and redo it. I just made a realistic badger on top of a chibi man, and you know what? Fuck it. You know, it's there now. I'm not redoing it. AKA, I'm trying to convince myself not to redo it. It's just a realistic badger. Don't mind him. Yeah, so... Oh, Static. Do you know any... If Piffin's still here, too. Piffin might have went to bed. I know he does not like the night. He is not a vampire like Gus. If you know any good stream moments, please tell me. Because I will draw them in this. Stream moments that is your favorite stream moments. Right now I've got these, so let's play this.
Crying in my prom dress. I'd be the prom queen if crying was a contest. Makeup is running down, feelings are all around. How did I get here? I need to know. I guess I maybe had a couple.
Yeah, so I got Fends Off Dragon.
But no, I didn't. I guess I thought the prom was gonna be fun. But now I'm sitting on the floor and all I wanna do is run. I keep collecting.
So yeah, that's what I've got so far. And it's me going live too. So. But yeah, so I've got Pax Fends Off Dragon. And it's Badger with a gun. You know how it is. I'm gonna do Soup Mafia, where it's Badger's teaching me how to cook soup. Basically forcing me to cook soup. I've got Judgment Cat, because I don't know if you remember Judgment Cat, but that's a really old one. And I'm gonna have all the Badgers being like, please don't kill Judgment Cat in the Discord. I swear to fucking God. So yeah. Because I remember trying to like be like, we don't really need Judgment Cat and like the emotes anymore. No one uses Judgment Cat, and Judgment Cat's not really worth it. And all like everyone that knew Judgment Cat was always like, fuck no. I thought that was a Ghost Cat for a second. Yeah, it's just Judgment Cat. He judges people. That's it. That's all he does. He's a little. But I need one for here. This one, but I don't know what to put for it. The line for it. The line is makeup is running down. I don't know what thing to put for that, what moment to put for that. So I was gonna ask people. And then this one is me thinking about perfect chat room, which I obviously don't want, but you know, it's for the story, you know, we need to do it for the story. So perfect chat room, it's gonna be me as like a princess, enough, like, because I love princesses and everything, of course. Smile. With like forest animals being like happy-go-lucky, and then Badger bursts through thought bubble with a rope and a knife, probably, and then ties me up and takes over the stream. That's the whole thing. That's the thing. That's just thing. So from the beginning, you're gonna be able to read this more later, but it's gonna be like me starting streaming. I just wanted to put something there.
I can't help the fact I like to be alone. It might sound kind of sad, but that's just what I seem to know. I tend to handle things usually
Quick.
by myself, and I can't ever seem to try and ask for help.
Click.
I'm
Heading here.
crying in my prom.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. And then we're gonna do like animation of them clapping. And that's it. That's the thing. That's the thing. We stand Judgment Cat. Hello, Silent. Silent, we need a thing here. Yeah, but Judgment Cat's here. I added Judgment Cat to it, so you're fine. If you have any of your favorite stream moments, please tell me so I can hijack them. So I can steal them. So yeah, that's the plan. Obviously, probably not like when you guys became Badger Cult, because that's kind of like the whole thing. That's the whole joke here. Is that you guys are Badger Cult. But, you know, besides that, we have one scene left that we have to fill. When Judgment Cat was created. That's kind of what's this. When I was like, hey, this is Judgment Cat. I'm gonna add a bunch of more badgers here. I mean, it was only like 2 people at the time in the chat room, but I'm just gonna add a bunch of badgers here just for like, for effect. And then I'm doing the thing with the hands where I'm like, And I do Badger Cult. You want to know what Badger Cult is? This is Badger Cult. This is the Badger Cult scene. This one.
I guess I maybe had a couple
Wait.
expectations. Thought I'd get to them, but no, I didn't. I guess
This is the Badger Cult scene. Okay? This is when you guys created Badger Cult. That's it. This is it. So, yeah, there, we got it. Woohoo.
I guess I thought that prom was gonna be fun, but now I'm sitting on the floor and all I wanna do is run.
I love this man, by the way. This one, I love him. He's a boy. Oh. Yeah, we could do PAX versus PAX X Pig. Let's just write this up here. I'm just gonna write all the ideas here. So PAX X Pig. Ah, yes, PAX versus X Pig. What would it be? It's me in a hole, right? It's like me sitting in a hole, right? I was also thinking it's PAX versus boat, like PAX versus boat. If we remember boat, where I can't drive a boat in Minecraft to save my fucking life. It was like we could do this, right? So this is PAX X Pig. This is a very rough thing. Meh. This is a pig, I promise. Me in a hole with a pig. You clickbaited us. Oh yeah, we could do clickbait. Accidental clickbait. Me being like, no, I didn't mean to get this out so fast. This is PAX versus pig. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But don't worry, you guys are clapping, and that's all that matters. A realistic badger on top of Chippy still is gonna get me. Yeah. It starts off depressing and gets happy at the end. So, I don't know what you want from me. The one I'm mainly referencing is the one where it, like, literally is just, like, stock images clapping. But I could probably animate something. Yeah. I murdered this man. I think that's good for that scene, you know? It's a fair drawing. We'll move that over here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the background yet, by the way. I'm kind of like debating doing After Effects stuff with it or doing stuff, so I'm just leaving it blank for now, but yeah. I am going to do this though. I'm just gonna work on these boys. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's okay. Everything's chillin'. Oh. Oof. Oof. Roommates, I hear they be coming. We'll do this. This is how I animate. I should get an animation program, is the real result. I feel like I should get an animation program, but at the same time, what if I just did? Okay, next. Yeah. Other thing we're talking about is, I'm probably gonna post a lot more storyboards, debatingly, and it probably won't be fandom based because it's probably gonna be for homework. You'll probably see me work on a lot more storyboards, so yeah, just be expecting that when that does come, because I will be doing homework shit. Oh, other thing, I got my camera set up, so I can do drawing streams, like sketch streams, if anyone wants. I did not bring all 30 of my sketchbooks with me to college because that is a mistake waiting for it to happen. So we're not doing the sketchbook tour until I get back for Christmas. So just a Christmas present, I guess. I don't know. Holiday present. But I can do a sketchbook tour of the sketchbook that I do already have, that I'm finishing in like a day. I'm on the last page. I'm just waiting for my new sketchbook to get in. So yes, I do click value for that. Ha ha ha, lol, idiots. Oh my god, I have not streamed in forever and my face can feel it. Do you know, like... You probably don't. You probably don't stream. But streaming, like, actually sometimes make my fucking mouth hurt. It's not because I pop my jaw, but sometimes when I stream, it just is like if I haven't streamed in a while and then I try to stream, my mouth will not be like, it's like a muscle, right? It's like if you haven't like done like a sport in a bit, you're like, wow, why does my leg hurt if I haven't done this, haven't ran in forever? It's because it's sore. You haven't done that action forever. It's like that, but with streaming, and my mouth just like hurts half the time, like if I haven't streamed in a bit. So not streaming for 3 weeks, and now going through and now heading on to an hour and a half of streaming and constantly talking. Also, when I did stream last, I had like people with me, so I didn't have to talk the whole time. because I don't want it to be a boring art stream. Listen, fam. I've had to sit through enough boring art streams that I don't want you guys to go through boring art streams. Like, you're gonna hear me talk the whole time. I do gamer stream, but with art. So I'm like podcast. Podcast. Dude, I was talking to him like on the drive down to my college. I was talking to my mom, and cause I can talk. I mean, I fucking live stream, right? I can go. I went for 6 hours in the car talking, so I guess I did have some practice, but it was again someone else talking also. But so I don't have to talk the whole time. But I was telling her, I was like, dude, if I ever drove this like 6 hours, I think I would like do a podcast. So you have that to look forward to if I ever drive longer than 10 minutes, which I probably won't. I mean, I probably will at some point, but I just hate driving. But the thing with me is I don't hate driving. I just hate driving anywhere but the highway. I think it's a song now that I say it out loud. Anywhere but the highway sounds like a name of a song. But like, I hate driving on like not highway roads. Like, highway roads I like driving on. Anywhere that's not the highway, I hate it. I like merging. I like merging onto the highway. I like merging off the highway. I like driving on the highway. Yeah, that's all chill. As soon as I get off the highway, I'm like, fuck this shit. You know, I'm done. Like, get me out of the car. It's like, it's weird because like I like riding in the car. Like, if I'm stressed, I'm a fucking dog. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm a fucking dog. I like, if someone's like, hey Pax, you wanna go for a car ride? I'm like, yeah, I wanna go for a car ride, yeah. I'm a puppy dog, I wanna go for a car ride. So it's not that I like hate driving, it's just I hate personally driving on town roads. So yeah, that's a fun education. But if I ever do drive, I probably will just turn on my phone for recording, and I will record myself talking to myself for like 6 hours about random shit, and you'll just have to be like, yeah, okay, hey Pax, fuck it, I'll put that out as a podcast, because I know it's not like you've been like, when podcast, and I'm like, this is a podcast. So if I ever drive, I will give you podcasts. How about that? So you better hope I fucking start driving. Problem with like podcasting is I don't know what I would podcast about rather than like stuff I already stream about, which you could just come watch the stream for that. What's another thing? Oh, so along with my two storyboard classes, right? I also have a math class. And I have never felt so justified in raw talk analysis. Yeah, I'll just do movie analysis. I'll just rant about movies podcast. Rant about movies that I watched that people recommended to me. I'll be like, I hated this movie and here's why. I did that for a book report once. Your streams are basically podcasts. Yeah, they are. But I did that for a book report once where I just they were like, you can change the book if you hate it, but I was like, fuck it. I've never done a book report on a book I hated. Well, like, you know, willingly hated, because like they were like, you can pick whatever book you want, you know, whatever. So I picked this book, and it's like Trader Prince or something. It has like the cover, right? It's purple. It has like a crown here. And it has like flowers or something here, and it's like a royal purple, and I was like, wow, cute. And it's like a fantasy novel or whatever, and you know, fantasy novels nowadays are hit or miss always. So I was like, whatever, you know, let's try it. You know, I've gotten some good reviews from it, you know, and people recommended it to me. Let's do this thing. First 5 chapters into this book, hated it. I fucking hated it. I hated the main character. I hated this. Or I didn't hate the main character. I hated the side character. She fucking bitch. I hated her so much. I hated how the writer set up events. I hated all the characters except for like the main character. I didn't really like the main character, but I didn't hate him. I hate how they set it up. I hated that I could call everything beforehand. I was just like, fuck this shit. And like the teacher was like, oh, if you hate the book, you can just you can just pick a different book. Dude, I don't know what else. I don't read books, you know, like. And people are like, oh, just do a book you've already read, you know, and just make it easy on yourself. When do I ever make something easy on myself? Never. That's why I get stress sick. So, stupid me, decides to do the book project, right? Or finish the book, and then decides to make a fucking book presentation on why I hated this book. So day of, right? We're like doing the project. They're like, oh, let's present. You know, where's your thing? And I get to do a PowerPoint because I love fucking PowerPoints, man. And it's not like the PowerPoints, like people. Listen, if you ever need to be taught how to do a proper PowerPoint, please let me know, because I will teach you how to do a proper PowerPoint. Because like 90% of people do PowerPoints wrong, and I hate when you do PowerPoints wrong. They're not supposed to, if your PowerPoint slide, right, is title, right? Your title's up here, and then you have words here. This is wrong. Fuck that. This is wrong. Okay. This is the wrong PowerPoint. And maybe you have an image in the corner, right? That's not a fucking PowerPoint. That's an essay. This is bad. It's awful. Terrible. Hate your PowerPoints. Awful. Get them out of here. You know, not in my house. A PowerPoint slide, right, is you can have a title, right? You can have bullet points of 1 or like 2 words, like if it says place, or, you know, like proper nouns, like Sally C. I don't know if that's their name or something. Fucking, I don't know. But you have like a couple thing, maybe like a date, you know, here. You know, like it's just like, you know, a couple of things. But your fucking main thing should be a fucking image. Maybe another image here, right? Maybe like this is the call out, right? Maybe this is like a zoom in of like here or something. I don't know. This is your PowerPoint slide. It should look at like something like this, right? And these bullet points here, and these like limited bullet points in your title should be all you need to fucking tell everyone else what the fuck is happening on the slide. If you're not doing PowerPoints like this, you're doing them wrong. And this is my pet peeve. I hate people that just, I hate so much when people stand up here and do their PowerPoint, right? And behind them is literally just a wall of text. I hate it so much. And I despise people that do that. And that's my pet peeve of the day. I know it's easy just to copy paste info, but it's even easier just to put a fucking slide up there. And you know what I hate the most is like, it's okay. It's like better, you know, if you had like a thing of text up here. If there's only one way you can save this, and it's if you don't read the text and summarize the text on here. If you turn around and be like, oh, let me just read my PowerPoint slide. No, you're fucking doing it wrong. If you sit up here and you just read if you read the PowerPoint slide, like, or you have memorized the PowerPoint slide, like everything that says on it, and you come up here and you just tell me exactly what it says, that's fucking wrong. The only way you can make like a whole wall of text for your PowerPoint slide like make sense is if you sit up here and you explain to me what the fuck's on here in like less than 3 words, or like in a summary. You don't read the whole thing. Like your job as the presenter is always to summarize your content. The PowerPoint is your assistant, but you are the summarizer. You summarize what you learned. So this is all that you learned. It files into your brain, right? And then you summarize it for everyone else. And then if you need an assistant, that's your PowerPoint. This is your point. This is the PowerPoint. This is your assistant. But you filter all that knowledge into your brain. You say the summary. And then you use the PowerPoint to assist you in that summary. But the PowerPoint should assist the summary and not the fucking documents, okay? This is my pet peeve. Dude, I failed school so much, but I decided that if I was gonna fail school, I was gonna get really good at one aspect of it, because I was gonna like, what can save my grade? What saved my grade in almost every English class I took was being really good at presentations. Man, I got like so bad on like almost every English class, like book project. Anything that was like reading based or annotation, like annotating the book based, I'd get like 60 or less on all of it. But I would go up there, I would give a presentation, and the teacher would be like, you're 60, fucking forgiven. Here's your A. I was like, fuck you, bitch. I win. I win school. If you can give a killer presentation, the teacher will forget about your grade sometimes. Your like writing grade, and they'll be like, okay, they gave better presentation than I did teaching this course, so, you know, I'll give them a pass. It's so funny sometimes. But that's my lesson. But yeah, that's always fun. That's always fun. What's another thing? Oh, we're talking about Top Gun. Yeah, I would have to watch the new one, Top Gun Maverick, to like fully give a review. I just give a review on like Grease or something for my next movie review. Grease. All I remember is the ending scene where they're in the ice cream shop. And now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of reminds me of like 17 from Heathers, but you know, it probably doesn't matter that much. And that's my takeaway. Ooh. Wow, look at him quack. Oh my god. Man's clapping. Holy shit. Oh my god, man's quapping. Oh, I avoided social time today to stream. I said fuck friend. Which is probably a bad thing, honestly. Don't be me. Don't say fuck friends like I do. Go hang out with people. It's probably good for you. But I had anxiety yesterday, so I said fuck friends today. And, you know, probably an issue, but not my issue, so, you know, it's fine. That's what I tell myself. So yeah, that's fun. Oh my god. I fucking... Okay, let's see if that claps correctly. Okay, there's only one clap. Okay, I just have to time it. Okay, wait, I got it. I got this. I got this. I got it. I got this. Eh. Believe in me, believe in me. I've got it, I've got it, I've got it, I've got it. Hold, hold. Hold. Pause champ. Oh. Oh, pause champ. Group. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh my god, my mouth hurts so much. Oh, horror stream. If you're curious about what the horror stream is, horror game. There's a gore game that I was looking at. There's Little Nightmares. I was thinking like Stanley Parable, but I don't think anyone else finds that game horrifying but me. So maybe not Stanley Parable. I find that game terrifying, by the way. Fuck that shit. No. Stanley Parable, a little terrifying to me. Not gonna lie. I think no one else finds it terrifying, but fuck it, you know? Alright. Sometimes you find weird games terrifying. I think it claps here, so we'll just like bring her back like that. And then we'll lengthen him up, I guess. That looks like a clap. I say confidently. I say confidently. That looks like a clap. Gamer focus. Da, 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 da. Batman. Okay, let's see this. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a fair boy. Let's see this. Let's see if that works, right? We've got to test it, boys.
I'm sitting here crying,
It's a 2 clap.
crying
Why is it a 2 clap?
here,
So that's what the first clap is.
here.
So that's a clap. Timing. Timing. Oh. Timing. Oh my god. What else has happened over the past 3 weeks? that I wish to share with the noble people of whatever the fuck. Much has happened. I don't know. Oh, so now that we're here, you probably wonder, how did the fuck do I mean I fucking popped my jaw and it hurt? I was yawning and I fucked myself. That is what happened. Yeah, so I was yawning and then I fucking popped my jaw and then I was in pain for 5 minutes. Or no, I popped my jaw and it felt like side of my jaw was like a ½ inch inside my mouth too far. And I was like, fuck man, that's not good. So then I sat there in pain, like blinding pain for a good second, a good like 2 minutes. And then I was like, how do I fix this? Yawned again, popped it back into place, laid there for another like 30 minutes. Cars outside make a haunting sound, as you do. And then once I did that, I lay there for pain, another like 30 minutes, and then got an ice pack, and then it hurt to talk for like 3 days. So yeah, that's how. And then I was like, wow, I probably shouldn't stream if it hurts to fucking talk. Especially because I was like, I want to do an art stream, which art streams is a lot of talking. My mouth is hurting now. And I've only been alive for 2 hours, which I force myself to whenever I stream. I always force myself to go for 2 hours because that is a good size stream. So we're going for 2 hours, even though my mouth is sore as fuck and I probably won't be able to speak tomorrow. But I don't fucking care. We're going for 2 hours. So, yeah. We're probably gonna end at 2 hours, which is 20 more minutes. We can do this. But, yeah. That's what happened. And, yeah, and then I couldn't stream. And then I went to college. And then I couldn't stream that weekend because my computer was not set up. So I couldn't do that. And so now I'm streaming now. And I was very anxious to do this one, honestly. I'm gonna be honest, I was very anxious. So luckily people are here. I was like, God, I've been gone too long. Everyone's fucking forgot about me. I'm fucking washed.
Crying in my prom dress. I'd be the prom queen of
Crying was a contest.
They got this running
Down, all around. How can I get here? I need to know.
I guess I maybe had a couple expectations.
Thought I'd get to them, but no, I didn't.
And I guess I thought that
You know what I am scared about? I've just been posting like really good content for like the past like 2 months, right? I got the map, I got the storyboard, I got the podfic, like high quality shit, right? Very high quality stuff, tons of work and effort, a bunch of storyboards, a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna go back to posting like speed paints, and like I don't want people to be like, wow, look at the lack of effort they're doing. Like their quality of video totally dropped. Hot, like and it's not my fault. I wanted to get the fucking I wanted to get the what was it, the podfic one out like so much sooner, but it just didn't line up correctly. And then I was like, oh no. And then the map came out like right before it, and then I was like, oh fuck, you know. And now like I'm concerned that like I'm gonna post a speed paint in 2 weeks, or in like I guess 2 weeks, and people are gonna be like, where's the high quality shit, man? And I'm gonna be like, this is high quality. And they're like, no, this is a speed paint. We want something where you spent 2 weeks of your life killing yourself over it. And I'm gonna be like, I got a speed paint. It took me 9 hours. It took me a school day. You know, like, and never gonna be like, nah, fam, we don't want this is low quality shit. I was like, oh no, like I'm really concerned about that. Dude, imagine getting like, dude, imagine getting like so close. Like I got like 17 subscribers. I do like one speed paint and everyone's like, fuck this shit, and like everyone leaves. Like, oh my god, I would fucking die inside. I'd be like, oh well, this would literally be me. This image would be me. I'd just be like, yep, time to die. Oh god.
I'm sitting here crying in my prom dress.
Okay, that's not timing right, but yeah.
I'm sitting here crying in my prom dress.
And I hope you guys don't mind the shift in fandom either, because I was very concerned that maybe you do mind it, and you know, maybe you know your streams are, yeah. And so I was like, maybe you guys do mind it, maybe you guys don't mind. I don't know. I got anxious. Yesterday I went through anxious, dude. Yesterday I accidentally sent myself into a spiral, and by accident. I was like, wow, I feel great. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some fun shit. And then I accidentally sent myself into a spiral, and I was like, fuck. Literally sat outside, blaring music way too loud into my headphones and being like, wow, I need to stop. I literally accidentally sent myself into a spiral because I was like, wow, I feel so good. Maybe I can like play around with these ideas. And then I was like, no, fuck this shit. So that was fun. non-issue. I'm better now. But it was like bad for like 2 hours. Because I also had to like go pick up something, and I was like, I can't go outside. Dude, I walked out. I was like, okay, I'm finally gonna go outside and do it. You know, I literally just had to go pick up a package. Like, not even like 100 feet away from walking outside, right? And I'm like, okay, just gotta pick up the package and then come back. It's fine. It's all good. And then I'm walking outside. I go to the door to push it open because it's a glass door out of the dorms. And my eyes go, you're walking out the wrong door. You're walking to the street side and not the other side. You're gonna have to turn around. And I was like, fuck, there's the security guard is probably watching me, and I know there's someone else in the room, and I'm just gonna look awkward going out to the street side, and then I'm gonna have to walk around, and then it was the right door, but I did have a little mini panic right there in front of the door. No one saw, but I did. And then I sat down on a bench once I got outside to the right place, and then I sat out on a bench and I said, do I just walk back inside and just not go get a package that's like 50 feet away, or do I just like sit here for a bit? So I sat there for a bit and blasted music really loud, and then I was like, okay, I'm already outside, let's just go get the fucking package.
I'm sitting here crying in my prom dress.
And then I got the package. It was great. I came back and I ate an Oreo for a victory. I came back and was like, I deserve a prize, and I ate an Oreo. Because sometimes you just gotta give yourself a prize. And that's what I did. I gave myself an Oreo and caffeine, because that made my headache go away. Which means I'm probably addicted to caffeine. But fuck it, you know, right? It's just like, oh well, I guess I'm addicted to caffeine. Oh well. At least it's not drugs.
I'm sitting here crying in my prom dress. I'd be the prom queen if crying was a contest. Makeup is running down, feelings are all around. How did I get here? I need to know. I guess I maybe had a couple expectations. Thought I'd get.
You know what also could go here? The chicken paste or the creeper incident. Like creepers coming out of fucking nowhere. I might go there. I don't know.
Down, feelings are all around. How can I get here? I need to know. I guess I maybe had a couple expectations. Thought I'd get to them, but no, I didn't.
Now.
And I guess I thought the phone was
Yum, 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 yum.
but now I'm sitting on the floor and all I
This man. I don't know who this man is, but I love him. He's my favorite man. Look how adorable he is. Oh my god. He just sits here with knife. He just wants to hold his knife. Let him hold his knife. Oh my god.
But now I'm sitting on the floor and all I wanna do is run. I keep collections of masks upon my wall.
He's just so realistic. He's just chilling here. He's like, I'm the realistic being you didn't ask for. Oh my god. I love him. Okay, so my mouth is literally fucking wanting to collapse on me. Like, I feel like my lower jaw is gonna fall off my face, which would be very interesting, and I would love to see that. But, you know, also at the same time, I do need my mouth to be attached to my face. That would be nice, and probably worth it. So I'm going to end stream, and next stream will probably go for 3 hours because I'm fucking stupid. And we'll get back into the swing of things. Also, I brought the Xbox with me to college, so we can play game. We can play Star Wars game, an Assassin's Creed game, and Red Dead game. So that's a plus. But I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Cause again, my lower jaw feels like it's gonna fall off, and you know, if it did, that'd be really cool reference images for when I do have to draw someone with their jaw falling off. But you know, it probably not be good in the long run. So I am going to end stream. But thank you for chilling and hanging out and coming to my stream and not abandoning me. Please, thank you. And I'm going to try to remember what I normally say. Which is, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, follow if you're on Twitch, and don't, what is it? Don't die. That's a big one. You can't die. You have to come back next time. This is how the promise works. I can't die and you can't die because we both have to come back next time. Okay? You know? That's just how it works. You can't die. You can't do that one. Okay? I know. You just can't. Okay? And, don't let the badgers bite. Look at this man. This badger, he will... Look at this badger. He will bite. He will bite you. He murdered this man. Yeah, so don't let the badgers bite. Don't fucking die. I swear to God. And I'll see y'all later. Bye. Have a good night.